Hello!
Hi.
Olive couldn't be here today. She's having some kind of computer problems, so we thought that we would do the show.
Basically, Olive was too cheap to hire anybody, so she got people who owed her favors.
Anyways, we thought that we would take you to the UCSC campus here in Santa Cruz, because what better place to find really cool and quirky things than a college campus?
In other words, we were too cheap to go out of our own neighborhood.
Anyways, off to the campus.
UC Santa Cruz boasts a quarry, an amphitheater, and over at the historic Cal Ranch House's old building.
These are historic ranch buildings. The UC Santa Cruz campus used to be ranch land, and so a lot of these buildings still are found around the campus. These are lime kilns over here. This was an equipment storage building.
Trouble and a few more words to part. Short life of trouble, little girl, for the boy.
Now, one of the things that was kind of neat about being a student here was that you'd go for a walk in the woods that are all over the campus, and in these lime kilns here, you'd see basically duplicates all over in the woods.
But we got bored, so we decided to go over to the quarry because, really, what's more exciting than a bunch of rocks?
This used to be a quarry for the ranch that was up here on campus, and I suspect a lot of the buildings in downtown Santa Cruz probably have rock that came from here, but I don't know that for certain.
But even that couldn't hold our attention for long. Thankfully, Matthew knew which other bunch of rocks to climb up to go see something even more exciting.
Okay, well, this is the stone face carved in the quarry at the UC Santa Cruz campus. You can see it's a face of a man with a long beard. Nobody really seems to know who carved it or when. It's been here since I was an undergrad 14 years ago. No doubt there's some legend about Native Americans carving it to worship some spirit, but it's probably just some guy came out here and was bored. Anyway, probably somebody from Porter College, which is the art college.
But we still had more to see, so we headed off to the amphitheater.
The amphitheater is also in the quarry. It was used recently for graduations, so good lord, I'm fat. Graduations, other ceremonies, and a lot of performances. In the last several years, it's fallen into disuse and disrepair, and now has caution tape up keeping people out. But we did see some signs that there's been some work done there, so who knows? Maybe it'll be in use again in the near future.
Our very own Greek theater.
Something else that you should know about this quarry, or actually about the amphitheater here where we are. Matthew and I had a date here once, and it was the very first time I ever burped in front of him.
That's true.
And now, well, we're still together, so I guess it didn't offend him that much.
But what I do find offensive is wildlife on my campus and some modern art.
For some reason, this rather odd-looking statue has been nicknamed the Flying IUD, despite the fact that it doesn't actually look like an IUD. Wow. Okay, I don't really think that there's anything I can add to a flying IUD. So, I guess that's the show. Olive will be back next week, and I'm sure she'll have some wild and wacky adventure for you. So, until then, bye!
Oh, manatee, huge manatee, food for swamp humanity, my fair manatee, huge manatee.